Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Howdy, howdy, howdy. It is another day. I've had a busy morning this morning. I've got a lot accomplished, and I'm feeling pretty good about the day. So good morning, and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. This is another edition. We are starting our 11th year. I see Chris has shown up today, so we've got a lot of different guests coming, and it's going to be a pretty busy morning here at Weller's and a very busy day. All over. So where are we today? People say, where do you do this show from? They hear us, they watch us, they hear about us. Well, we're doing it right here at the Milford Diner in Milford, Delaware, okay? And lots of different guests, and we're going to probably take some phone calls. We might have some giveaways. It's hard to say what we're going to do, but we're going to do it. And so good morning, and if you would, and you want to come to the Milford Diner and hang out and watch the show in person, I say unravel by the minute, you are welcome to. In other words, just come right on down if you would. All right, Colin Walls is here. It's picture time.
Good morning. All right.
All right, here we go. Colin Walls.
Good morning, and good morning to our South Jersey and Coastal Delaware audience that are listening
Fine
in
Day
on
Radio.
WAIV 102.3 So
WAIV.
welcome. This is Weller Does Delmarva.
Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. I'm Jim Weller. Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. We do it every Saturday morning from 7 to 9. And if you are in South Jersey, we'd love a little feedback. We'd like to hear from you. So I'm going to give you a quick phone number that you can call and literally leave a message and just say, Jim, I love what you've done with your hair. I don't know what you've done with your hair because you can't tell on the radio what I have done with my hair. Right. Don't even know who I am. 302-751-5001. 302-751-5001.
And what are they doing with that number?
They're just going to leave me a message. Just give a call, 302-751-5001. It's go straight to a voicemail and tell me, what do you think of the show? You could tell me now or you could tell me later, okay?
Or you can leave comments about the radio station
Yes,
as well.
we'd like to know what you think.
In its entirety. So Jim and I are the owners of that radio station.
We're partners.
So, yeah, partners.
That's an inside joke. But anyway, we're partners on the radio station, and we bought it. What, a week ago?
Yeah.
A week ago Thursday?
Yeah, a little over a week ago. Yeah. So anyway, that's we're doing good. So any of the programming you hear on here, most of it's going to stay the same. There will be a few changes. You'll have a weekly show from 10 to noon.
Yep, midday marketplace.
Or not weekly, daily show.
Daily, 3
Monday
days a week.
Friday.
Really only 2, but 3 for now. Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, I personally will be on, and then Jim McHugh will be on Monday and Wednesday.
So we're going to call it the Midday Marketplace, the Fine Day Radio Marketplace. Yeah.
Either Jim Weller or Jim McHugh.
Exactly. So, and then weeknights from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. will be another local show. It'll be Rich Quinones. He's over there in South Jersey.
Yeah.
And he's going to be talking sports. He's kind of a sports guy and sports betting and things like that.
I hear he likes boxing.
Oh,
I'm thinking about taking up boxing.
Really?
So he can broadcast my boxing events. Boxing for dollars.
Schedule lots of commercials for that.
I'm going to call it Boxing for Dollars. All right? Not dancing for dollars. So if you have a business and you would like to talk to me about possibly being on our radio station, we would love to talk to you. Since we're new, we have new rates, okay? Not low rates, but affordable rates.
Very affordable.
And lot of publicity. We got a lot of things going on. We got the app. We want people to also download the Fine Day Radio app. And it's not Find. Fine. F-I-N-E.
Yes.
Okay.
Fine Day. Like have a
fine day. Have a fine day. Right.
So that's going to be our slogan.
Have a fine day, everybody.
Have a fine day,
So with that said, we would like your input. So you can leave me a voicemail or my email if you want to email me, okay? 302.
No.
It's not a phone number, folks. It's an email.
You got an actual email address for your email now?
Jim@finedayradio.com. Did I say it right?
Now, yeah.
Well, I am because I think I'm going to get it forwarded to jim@wellers.com.
Right.
So I hope anyway. So Jim@finedayradio.com.
I think it's Jim Weller at
Jim Weller, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
All one
and
word.
it's J-I-M. So many people think it's G-Y-M. It's J-I-M. It's Jim Weller. Okay. All right, so we would love your input. We would love your feedback. I've had a week of feedback. In other words, I go places and people are like, I had to help a gentleman figure out how to get it on his radio in his truck. So I'm becoming well-versed at all of these things because it skipped over it. And so I said, there's got to be a way. And he said, there's no way. And after about an hour sitting in that truck,
bar out and
I said, there is a way. And if this don't work, I'm getting a hammer. All right. So anyway, check it out. Fine Day Radio and get the app.
All right. I'll
Thank
be
you,
back
Colin.
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going live. Good morning. And we are now officially on 2 separate radio stations. We are on TV, we are on Facebook, and we are on YouTube, and we are sitting right inside the Milford Diner. So I want to say thank you, and another thank you to our audience, okay? And if you ever want to give me some feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, okay, I would like you to call this number and leave me a message. It's 302-751-5001. If you would, I'd love some feedback about the show, okay? All right, so with that said, I want to do a commercial real quick, so I'm going to call this a sponsor segment for Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling, okay? Everybody knows the Fitzgerald family. I known them since I was a little boy. Just a little boy. And anyway, so they are a sponsor of the show, and we want to say thank you to Karen and Scott and Kim and Johnny, to the Fitzgerald family. And we just want to say thanks a lot for all you do for our community. They recycle very environmentally friendly. They're a good community business. So they buy scrap metal. So if you got an old junk car and weeds are growing up through it and you're just tired of having that in the backyard as a lawn ornament and you want to get rid of it, they'll come pick it up. They'll literally come with a rollback and they'll haul that car out of there and they'll pay you cash for it, okay? Now, if you got some junk metal like your old gas grill that doesn't work any longer, or you got a washer and dryer or a refrigerator or any kind of scrap metal, maybe you have a business and you generate scrap metal or whatever, you take it right on to Fitzgerald's in Lincoln. They weigh your vehicle, you unload it, they weigh your vehicle, and they pay you for it by the pound. So anyway, they're very good at buying metal or an old battery or lead or anything like that. I also remember years ago we used to have wheel weights from, just tires and stuff. We used to take buckets of wheel weights over there, lead, and they would melt it down and recycle it. So they're very big in recycling. They also sell auto parts, like if you need a fender or a hood, or you have a car that you really like, but the motor's going bad, you want to put another motor in it. They have motors. They get them out of cars that have been in accidents or something. The motor's good, the transmission's good, so they sell those things also. So it's Fitzgerald's. They also sell crushed concrete, believe it or not. They will accept junk concrete. So if you're busting up some concrete, you don't know where to get rid of it, you don't have to pay them to take it. They don't pay you for it. You don't pay them. Then they have a company come in and crunch it up, and then they sell crushed concrete. It's really cool. So they're all about environmentally friendly recycling, okay? So thank you to the Fitzgerald family. If you want to learn more about them, their website is fitzgeralds.us. You can also learn about them on the Facebook, and they want to just remind you that they recycle cars, but only Jesus recycles people. Okay? So amen to that is correct. So my next guest is on, I believe it's Calvin Brown, Mr. or Mrs. Brown's son, I think. Is that right? All right, snuggle up to that microphone if you would. We're going to take a picture right here, 2 bald-headed guys. So you people on the radio didn't know we were bald. Now you know. Calvin, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Mr. Jim.
We're with the Christian Motorcycle Association, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Before we get into it too much, can I say a prayer?
Sure, go ahead.
Lord, we want to thank you for this day, Lord. We thank you for all of the blessings that you've given us this morning, Lord. We want to thank you and ask you to bless this radio show, bless Jim, and bless you for giving us a chance to talk about our ministry, Lord, and what you're doing through it. And we just lift it all up to you in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen. Very good. All right, so tell us about this motorcycle association, okay?
All right.
Did you start it?
No, it started in a guy had a love for motorcycles, and back in the 70s, his name was Shreve. He was a minister, and he was having some issues with his son. So he
and his son probably had a motorcycle.
To buy a motorcycle to get closer to him.
Right.
So then they went to their first motorcycle rally, and then he learned that there was a lot of people at these rallies that had never heard of Jesus and never. So he wanted to minister to them.
Okay.
So
was he a minister?
He was a minister.
Okay.
And like I said, and then they went to their first rally, and then a couple years after that, he applied for a nonprofit. So in 1975, the Christian Motorcycle Association was born.
Okay. So 1975.
1975.
How long have you been involved?
I've been involved for 2 years.
Okay, well, good.
I'm almost like him. I had a love for motorcycles. I found the Lord. I was 65 years old. I had a love for motorcycles, and I wanted to find out what I could do to help spread the word.
Okay.
So I was almost like him.
So
And,
how does a motorcycle group spread the word? What do you do to spread the word?
We set up, not only we're going to be at Apple Scrapple. You'll see Christian motorcyclists canopies
Okay,
and stuff like
okay.
that. Please stop in and see us. We pray for people. It's an outreach ministry to try to reach motorcyclists, but what we say is we're out to save souls one heart at a time.
Right.
And to give you the basics of the
Well, you're going to be at Apple
I don't
Scrapple
mess it up.
next.
Yeah,
Next is Apple Scrapple.
yes.
Okay.
But it's an interdenominational evangelist. We believe in the Bible. Here, CMA's vision is changing the world one heart at a time.
Okay.
We accomplish our vision through evangelistic outreach, primarily, but not exclusively, to the motorcycling community. We have a Run for the Sun, and that Run for the Sun, it goes for a year, and they raise money, and it
Really?
impacts all over. We go on missions trips in other countries. Last year, Run for the Sun raised over $6 million.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. And,
Wow.
they help spread the gospel in countries like they said for it's being persecuted, but they give ministers over there motorcycles, and they drive through and they show them
You know
the
how
Jesus project.
valuable a motorcycle is to somebody in a third world country?
Yes.
It really is. In other words, I was involved with some people that, constantly get pastors, because it's a quick, easy way for them to get around. There's not blacktop roads. There's not even a road sometimes. The cost of a car is expensive and so on.
All right,
So,
Jim, can I read you something here that was on
Yep.
the back? But we have also a CMA magazine that comes out monthly, and
Okay.
this is on the back of it. And this will kind of explain about motorcyclists in life. One of the best known facts about motorcycle riding is you go where you look. When you spend too much time staring at an object on either side of the road, your bike will tend to go in that direction. Anytime you encounter an obstacle in your lane with a single track of a motorcycle, it's usually fairly easy to avoid it. If you spend too much time staring at it, you will develop target fixation and most likely run right over it. I have encountered plenty of obstacles through the years, potholes, truck tires, building materials, ice chests, anything like that. And if life is the same in life, when we concentrate on the failed dreams, disappointments, and broken relationships, we are destined to run into those same situations again and again. How do we avoid these obstacles and find a clear path around them to freedom? The only way is to take our eyes off sin in our lives and fix them on Jesus instead. He wants to lead us and safely around the roadkill of our lives, set us on the right path, and forgive us of our sin and free us from the shame of our past.
very good. Very good. So anyway,
Yes.
just tell me what inspired you to join this group.
Well, like I said, I love motorcycles.
So you've always been a motorcyclist.
Since when I was 30 years old.
Okay,
I'm now
all right.
60. I'm 68. I believe.
That's fine.
Now.
Okay.
But
All right.
so when I found the Lord in 1965, it was actually I rode my motorcycle over to a church was having a biker pit stop. And they still have it every year.
Okay.
And it was free food.
Okay.
The pastor prayed for me. I found the Lord and I wanted to do something to help, spread the word.
Right. You wanted to get involved.
CMA came in and it's been
Good. Do you go to Crossroads?
not the big one. I go up to the big one, but
You go to the one in Dagsboro.
Yes,
Okay, good.
Pastor
All right.
Jim Apgar.
Yep.
And can I tell you how God is? I'm going to tell you, I had everything prepared. I had some rag tracks to give you. I had some coins to give you. And my wife asked me before I left the house, she says, you got your bag? I said, yeah, I already put it in the car. Well, guess where my bag's at? It's still sitting at home.
Oh, because you rode in a different car?
So everything that I had prepared is like, and I
Well,
didn't
that's fine.
realize it until I was walking in your door. So.
Well, I like what you've done with your hair this morning, so
Yeah,
that's very well prepared. How about
By the
that?
way, this rain,
Okay.
man, this rain is just
It's brutal. All right. So anyway, you're under, is it Jim Apgar? What's his, Jim, right. Okay, all right.
Yep.
He's done a good job down there.
Yes, he has.
Crossroad has done an amazing job
Yes.
at both locations,
Yes.
so we
Yes, they
appreciate
have.
them. What do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm retired.
What did you do?
I was a chemical operator for 39 years in Baltimore.
Okay. So when you're at an event, let's take Apple Scrapple or something like that. What's it like? How do you start a conversation with somebody?
I kind of, you know what, you kind of pray beforehand, just like you pray for in here, and Pastor Ed Gross tells us, you know, we pray for a person of peace. So when you pray, you just pray for a person of peace. And usually you can tell, if you look around, if you see somebody in the Apple Scrapples, you know how crowded that is. You might see somebody that looks troubled. You might see somebody that's happy, but mainly time you can just see them, and you walk over and say, "Hey, how you doing?" You know, and they'll say, "You know, I'm okay."
Right.
But you know, and if you just try to befriend them and just see how they're doing, and then me, you know, we try to bring them to the Lord, but I think you need that relationship
first,
and that trust. You know,
right.
We were just at an event in Pastor Billy Humphreys for City of Refuge in Baltimore, and he said, you know, you build that trust first, and so you can tell. You know, there's people in here right now today that don't know the Lord and are probably hurting, and you just pray for them and you give them that hope that you know that no matter what they're going through,
right,
it's better with Jesus.
Because hope is the anchor of our soul.
Amen, amen.
And when we lose hope, we drift.
That's it.
And when we drift, we don't know where we're going to end up.
That's it, brother.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you being on. Is there any contact info? Or do you have a Facebook page? Or
yes, there is.
How would somebody even learn about you?
There's a, if you go on cma.org, you can go on there, all the information. There's stuff where there's Bible studies on there. There's a handbook if you want to join. We are I'm in the Wheels of Glory chapter here in Sussex County. There's there's like thousands of chapters with some of my information.
And what's the website again?
cma.org.
cma.org.
And you can do a search for different chapters.
Okay.
If you look for Wheels of Glory chapter, look for Tri-State, because you won't find Delaware. So you got to look for Tri-State. And there's a wealth of information on there.
Well, one quick question. Do you have to own a Harley to be in this group?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No.
Just checking.
I'll tell you what, we have members that don't even have a motorcycle right now.
Oh, really?
Due to issues, and they were members before, and they're still in the organization.
Very good.
Like we said, we're still in it, you know, to point people to Jesus, and whether you have a motorcycle or not, it's everyone's job.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I'm going to thank you. I'm going to encourage you to keep the faith. Just not to yourself. Okay?
That's it, brother.
All right. I'll see you. Take care.
Thank you so much. Nice
all right.
you, man.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, Calvin.
All right.
All right. The CMA, Christian Motorcycle Association. You've seen them out and about. I've seen them at many events. So check them out. Say hi if you see them at Apple Scrapple. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. I want to just brag on Vanderwin's just a little bit. Good sponsors of the show, been friends of the show for a long time, and we say thanks a lot. So if you want some ice cream, a cone, a cup, a cone, a cup, a pint, a quart, a cone, a cup, a pint, a quart, or a banana split, or a milkshake, whatever you may want. I took all my grandkids to Vanderwin's yesterday. So anyway, just want to let you know they have great ice cream, locally made, local company. So anyway, it's Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, okay? And we say thank you to them. So real quick, I'm going to open up the phone lines, okay? The phones are open, 302-422-7336. If you happen to want 3 gift cards to Vanderwin's, 3 Vanderwin's, call me right now. I'm going to take about 4 phone calls, rapid fire, one after the other. 422-7336. 422-7336. Whether you're watching anywhere, you would have to pick these up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. 3 Vanderwin's gift cards. If you want them, call me right now, okay? All right, what else is going on? Donnie Donovan, I want to brag on him just a little bit. Donnie Donovan is my power washing guy, so if you need some power washing done, he's the guy. It's called Blue Wave Power Wash. His name is Donnie Donovan. It's a sponsor segment. He sponsors the show, and I want to say thanks a lot to Donnie, but he's an owner-operator, so if you say, well, you know, I want to get my house power washed, or my sidewalk, or my deck, or I want to buy a gift card for somebody you know is getting married or having an event or something like that, you can get a gift card, or just call him up and say, hey, go wash their house and bill it to me or something like that. So anyway, estimates are free. He's licensed, he's insured. He doesn't just power wash houses, he power washes businesses, your deck, concrete, your pavers. He did my pavers at home, did a wonderful job, swing sets, decks, a lot of different things. So if you got something that's dirty, he can power wash it. Equipment, a lot of farm machinery, chicken houses. He does those too, especially the big fans on the outside of them. So anything you need, power wash. Then he does soft wash on roofs too also. So if you need any of what Donnie does, give Donnie a call. He's ready for you. He'll get to you quickly. He's the guy that will answer the phone. He's the guy that will do the work. He's very meticulous. He's very precise. He shows up when he says he's going to. His name is Donnie Donovan. The name of his business is Blue Wave Power Wash. His phone number is 302-853-0968. That's 302-853-0968. Dial it in that order and like his Facebook page and check him out on the web. All right, Denise is not here today. She has been on a cruise and she is on her way home. And I just want to say I officially have missed her tremendously. And the 6 animals we own have really missed her. They've become very clingy all of a sudden. So I could tell they really have missed her too. So Denise, we're looking forward to you coming home today. Another thing today, it is clearing off outside a little bit. This is the 51st annual Camp Barnes Benefit Stock Car Race is today. Later on today, the pit gates open at 2, and the grandstands open at 3, and races start at 6. This will be a sold-out event, so make plans to go. Get there early, and it is all the proceeds from this event goes to help fund and run Camp Barnes. So also they're raffling off a trailer. A trailer is being raffled off, and a Traeger tailgater pellet grill. Your choice. So the winning ticket either gets to pick the trailer or gets to pick the grill. And the tickets are only $10 each, and they're going to be selling them at the races also too. So anyway, it's a today only offer. In the event it rains out, rain date is tomorrow, I believe. So anyway, stay tuned for that. It's at the Georgetown Speedway. It's a big deal. A lot of fun. If you go to one race a year, this needs to be the one that you go to. Take your kids, take your grandkids. It's going to be a good time. Leah Betts, I just wanted to say hello to her. She's not here today, but we miss you. So if she's listening in, if you're listening in, Leah, we miss you, all right? If you want to call in, do so. 302-422-7336. Leah, if you're awake and you want to say hello, we'd love to hear your voice. 302-422-7336. Okay? All right. So we tried to give away some Vanderwin's gift cards. No calls yet. But anyway, 3 of them if you want them. Hey, the carport special at Weller's. This is no joke, okay? We have been selling buildings is what we've turned into. We're a building contractor now. We're selling more buildings than carports. So anyway, if you want a carport or a building, the special of 10% off ends today. It ends today at 2 o'clock, and they've already got a ton of them to enter into the system, and we've got to get them entered in today. So if you're coming into Weller's today, do it soon so we've got time to get them all entered in. If we don't have them entered in today, they're not going to honor the 10% discount. It has to be $2,500 or more, but anyway, bottom line is you get a 10% discount. So, on anything 2,500 or more. And people say, well, how much is a 2-car garage? That's all I want is a 2-car garage. It's under $8,000 for a 24 by 24 2-car garage with 2 garage doors, 1 entrance door, and a couple windows, okay? Delivered and set up and installed with American-made steel, and they're 10% off, okay? Today only. What is today? I got to say the date. It is the 30th of September, September 30th, 2023, because a lot of people watch the show later and things like that. So anyway, I just want to let you know. All right, is that a carport order? Hello, are you there?
Hi, Jim.
It's Leah.
This is Leah.
How in the world are you, young lady?
I'm feeling much better this morning. I still have some pain, but I'm much better, and it's so good to hear your voice. And I was listening for you, and I thank everyone for their kindness, all they've done for me during my stay and my illness.
Wow.
But I really do thank you, and it's so good to hear you, and I miss you.
Well, we miss you too, and we've been praying for you and caring about you, and people have been helping out. So can we tell people what happened, or would you rather not talk about it?
Well, I just turned around backwards and stepped and missed the step.
Were you lying?
And I fell down the front steps.
So this was
and
outside.
I broke my hip and the femur bone.
Wow. Well, you're mending up.
I'm doing well, and I thank you for all your prayers. It's been wonderful. People has just been wonderful, and I can't say enough.
Well,
and I love you all, and God bless every one of you.
Well, and you live in a community that loves you too. So thank you, Leah, and have a good weekend, and keep healing up. We're looking forward to seeing you in person again.
And I'm wanting to get back too.
All right.
I miss coming, but I'll be back soon.
Okay, Pat and Snooky have been a little out of hand here.
Thank you so much, Jim.
All right,
Bye-bye.
I'll see you. Greg Fuller said hi. Is that right? Greg and Esther. All right, see you, Leah. Bye-bye. Bye. I think she's going. Peace out, everybody. All right, that was nice to hear from her, okay? All right, so with that said, what else is going on? I was talking about the carports, and I haven't gave away one Vanderwing gift card yet today. I'm feeling shunned, everybody. Now, let's talk about Wilson's auction. Where in the world is Wilson's auction? Man, they're everywhere. So first of all, today, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, there is a huge, I was down there the other day, there's all kinds of furniture and glassware and coins and jewelry and collectibles, and there's construction equipment, there's tools, there's lawnmowers, there's bicycles. There is thousands and thousands of things that get sold today. They're going to get sold today, starting at 10 o'clock. It will go all day and into the evening. Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction at 6 o'clock. You can buy and sell like the dealers do. So you got that. But listen to this one. Coming up, the 7th, Saturday, October 7th, okay, in the Red Building. So that's like next Saturday at Wilson's. There's going to be 2 auctions going on. There's going to be one auction of antique tractors, equipment and tools, farm toys, advertising items, and collectibles. This is a special auction with all kinds of stuff, a whole collection of stuff. Is going to be over at the Red Barn on 113 in Lincoln. That's next Saturday the 7th. Now also, that starts at 9 o'clock, okay? But then also, there is a preview this Sunday. No, the 6th. The 6th. That's next Friday. The Friday. What day is the 6th? I think it's Friday, okay? I don't know. So anyway, on the 6th, there is a preview, which is next Friday, since the auction is on Saturday the 7th. So if you want to go to the preview, it's at the Red Building at Wilson's Auction, and that is next Friday the 6th from 11 to 3. 11 to 3 is the preview. Then Saturday is the auction at the Red Barn, the Red Building. And then there's also, so the Red Building auction starts at 9, all focused on this whole bunch of antiques and things. And then at the other building is the other auction too. So 2 auctions, 1 property starting next Saturday, October 7th. If you want to see pictures, they're all there at wilsonsauction.com. And then on the 14th, the next Saturday, I do not know how these people work so hard. On the 14th, there is an estate auction of some valuable real estate over around Harrington on Hogtown Road. This may be the first property I buy in Kent County, okay? So I'm just letting you know it's a really nice house, and a lot of the contents and everything, it's a real estate sale and so on. So, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. So anyway, check that out. It's actually just the real estate, but it is in Kent County. So it will be my first Kent County purchase if I buy it. So anyway, nice big 2-story home. All right, wilsonsauction.com. Give them a call with any questions, 302-422-3454. Tell Dave Wilson I said hi, all right? All right, I hear the music. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. We're not taking a break from TV, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We're right here. All right, was that a phone call? Caller, are you there?
Good morning. How you doing?
Real good. How you doing?
Well, I'm listening to you go on the show this morning, and you had a quite interesting guy with a motorcycle guy there.
Yep.
But, yeah, man. This I hope the rain's quit. You said it's clearing up a little bit, so
it is.
You go to the races tonight, do you?
I think I am. Are you going?
I'm trying to. I don't know whether I'll make it or not, but trying to anyhow. So
you should get up with Donald.
I guess. Yeah, right. Yeah, bro.
He's going.
Oh, I bet he will. Yeah, that night he'll go to that show, I'm sure. So,
you know,
okay, well, I just thought.
You know, they're honoring Harold Bunning tonight.
Oh, they are.
They are.
That's
Yep.
wonderful.
Yep. So it's Harold Bunning night. So did you want these gift? You want these gift cards?
Yes, sir. Really appreciate it.
You'll pick them up at Weller's?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you. See you, Harry.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day. Right?
You too. Bye-bye.
Is that
All
Harry
right.
Swain?
Harry Swain?
Sure was. Wow.
He's a busy guy.
Oh, I know.
I bet he'll
He hangs
be.
around with that Dave Wilson guy. No wonder he's busy.
I'm telling you.
Anybody that gets near Dave.
Dave
is
told
busy.
me, he said, I said, what time do you want me to come meet you? He said, well, I start at 5. And I said,
He was like apologizing because he thought that was late.
He thought that was late.
Yeah.
Yep. He said, by. I said, well,
Sleeping in.
I'll be there at 8. He said, well, I already have half a day done. Yes. Anyway, I never seen nothing like him. So.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Well, so we're still on Fine Day 102.3, so we're still
Okay.
in the air there. It's South Jersey, coastal Delaware. So we take a break from the other radio stations. So we're on 2 radio stations.
At the
we're
same
on
time.
television, TV Delmarva, Channel 14. We're on Facebook, multiple Facebook pages, and YouTube, and who knows where else.
Right.
Probably an international
Stay tuned.
space station or something.
Stay tuned. We're liable to.
Hey,
we're
let's talk
liable to
about
be
Wall Service
everywhere.
Center a little bit this
Please
morning.
do
So
it.
Wall Service
Downtown
Center, auto
Milford.
repair, downtown Milford. So I own that. It was my grandfather. He started it. My dad had it. Now I have it. And now my sons are working there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 4 generations since
Wow.
1958 that we've been there, right here in downtown Milford, Delaware. So if you need any auto repairs, anything from, putting air in your tires, which is a free service that we offer.
I just put Aaron Denise's tires, and I
Did you?
thought I should have just sent her to Wall Service
Should have
Center.
just sent her up, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So here's what you do. If you need air in your tires, pull up by the Pepsi machine and beep your horn.
For real. I mean, just like
real.
toot
That-
it.
that
Don't
is
just
for real.
lay on it or nothing now.
Yeah, well, don't lay on until
Right.
somebody comes out.
Right. But they're going to come out at no charge and
Yep.
properly adjust your air pressure, get
Yep.
it to where it needs to be.
Yep.
And that's just
and
a courtesy
and
service.
if you're stopping by like every day or multiple times a week for air in your tires,
Right.
we can fix that.
Okay.
We can fix that.
That's right.
So-
If you have a leak.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
We do tire repairs. We do tires. We sell tires. We do front end alignments.
Yep.
We do timing belts. We do transmissions. We got a transmission job sitting there. We do differentials.
Okay.
We do tune-ups.
You do the big stuff too.
everything. Oil
Everything
changes.
from a wiper blade to a light bulb
Yeah.
to an engine change.
Exactly. Yeah.
I had a daughter had an engine put in by you. You
That's
actually
right,
got the
yeah.
engine and everything, and
Yeah.
she's been very happy she spent that money on that car.
Really.
Yeah, because she had
Right.
bought it
Well,
new.
she's ready for another one, engine. in it.
Well, I don't know if she will be, but you never
I
know.
think
But
you got to rotate them every 2 years or something.
rotate the engines,
Yeah.
put another one in. Okay, I'll tell her that.
Yeah.
I'll see if she bites on that one. But anyway, but she's just glad she did it. It was like a big investment,
Yeah.
And she's like, but she had bought the car new. She knew all about it.
Right.
She knew the history of it. She
It
liked
was
it.
paid for. She
Right.
liked it.
Used
Yeah.
cars right now are just through the roof.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what? I'm going to invest money in the car. I know it.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Well, she knows how she maintained it. That's what a lot of people end up with. They say, with the price of new cars, when something goes wrong, they say, you know what? I think I'm just going to fix this because
Right.
I know how I've maintained it. If I buy a used one,
Right,
might
you
be a
don't-
few years newer or that, but you're going to have the investment of actually buying the vehicle. Then
Right.
you don't know how somebody's maintained it. I mean,
Correct.
you could buy it and a timing belt break. You just don't know.
Or the
if
transmission's
you know how
bad.
you've maintained the vehicle. Now,
Right.
some people get rid of it because they're like, I know how I maintained this
That's
vehicle.
right. I didn't.
Exactly.
I didn't do it very well.
So, but we can help you maintain it at Wall Service Center. So, because we do all the maintenance type things and that. So, Wall Service Center, we're in downtown Milford, Delaware. You can go to wallservicecenter.com. You can actually schedule an appointment there. You can look at all of our different services. You can give us a call. And you can just stop by. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, right across from the Gigante and Benvenuto, and right next to Bicentennial Park. So lots of things to do around there. And if you hear this ad, if you hear me talking about it here, and you come in and say, you know what, I'm scheduling an appointment, do it. Just say, hey, I heard that you're giving away
What?
Milford Diner gift cards.
Are you really?
Or a Surf Bagel gift card. So we have your choice.
Okay.
You have to ask for it. So just say, I
But you
heard
got to
your
get some
ad.
work done.
Well, yeah, you can't just.
Right,
but
okay, right, right.
If you're in there for an appointment.
You don't want a 15-passenger van to pull up and say, I'll take all 15.
That's right.
Because you need to say that.
Right. It's one per appointment.
Right, one per appointment. But if you deal with Walls's and you get something done,
Yeah.
and you'd like a gift card to the Milford Diner and Surf Bagel, they won't let you down. You get one or the other. You
One
don't
or
get
the
both.
other. Or,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's
Surf
very
Bagel's
nice.
right next door. You can walk there. But Milford Diner is just right up the road. It's easy.
Right.
ride out to there. So
Right.
yeah. Yep.
All right.
And if we're not busy, we might even give you a ride out here. We just had to see how.
So let's say over the weekend my car breaks down.
Okay.
And I'm going to have it
I
towed.
hope so.
I
No,
bet you do. But anyway, you can have it towed there 24/7. So if you do want to have your vehicle towed there, or you just want to drop it off, it doesn't mean that they're going to work on it first thing the next morning.
Right.
But it means it's at least on the probability is much higher by being on the property.
Well, so what we found is when the vehicle's there, it's much easier to work on than when it's not there.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So drop your vehicle off if you need something done at Wall Service Center. What is it? 220 Northeast Front Street?
Yep, 302-422-8110, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Give us a call.
So it's across the street from 220 Southeast Front Street?
No.
Oh, it's not?
It's not. That's
okay.
a whole. That's on the other side of the road.
Oh, my goodness.
That's in a whole
All
different
right.
county, Jim.
All right. I didn't know that. I was checking. All right. Thank you, Colin.
Yep, thank you.
Wall Service Center, everybody. Check them out. Wall Service Center. All right. What else is going on? The place is busy. It's packed. Everybody's working hard. Hey, I'm putting up my second electronic billboard very soon. I'm just very excited. I've got all the electric done, and everything is just moving along. So I just want to say that if you're out there and you're listening, and you happen to want to try billboard advertising, okay? And so if you want to, I got a special for you. I've mentioned this a couple times and had a good response every time. I'm only going to do it one time for you and for 1 month only. But if you would like to try my electronic billboard, which is on 113 in Ellendale, you can pick either side, northbound or southbound. You get one side for 30 days for $500, okay? You got to get the ad designed, or we can do it for you, and it's $150 if we do it. But anyway, if you want to try it, one time, 30 days, $500. You cannot buy it 2 times for that price. That's like half the normal price, okay? So I'm just saying it puts you in front of 20-some thousand people a day, and we can maybe help you get the word out about something, all right? So check it out. All right, my next guest, I got 2 of them. It's a tag team. I think they're both Bridgeville people, but let's take our picture first before we divulge where everybody lives. Thank you. All right, Steve McCarron and Karen Kemp. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Good. Well, good morning, everybody. And it's not Karen's first time, but it's your first time being on the show.
It is, Jim.
Okay, and you own Amp Electric?
Yes.
All right. And how long have you been in that business?
So my brother-in-law and I started that in 2014. I was actually involved in the ag industry, and he had the master electrician license.
Did he?
Yes, and
He wouldn't just give it to you. He'd share it with you.
no, well,
He has to
that's
keep
in
it.
the state of Delaware. You got to have a license to work, and
Okay.
we started off just doing stuff on nights and weekends, and a lot of residential service calls, and started getting some larger projects. So
Okay.
as we started hiring people, 2017 I left, became full-time Amp Electric employee, and we've been growing ever since.
Wow.
Started around, they say involve business and family all the time, right?
Yeah, it does. It does.
But
And-
no, we've done a good job with it, and started with something really small, and I'm proud of. I think there's 24 of us now,
Wow.
and just started with something as a just a nights and weekends thing, and have grown it. So
Wow,
really
now,
happy with where
now
it's
you can
gone.
work 24/7.
Yeah, answering the phone.
Answering the phone, yeah. Well, anyway, I'm dealing with you on my electric for my business. I'm putting up a new billboard. You're doing the electric for that, and the response has been very good. I've enjoyed when I call, I get service.
Yep.
And that's rare nowadays, so I really like it.
We try to put a good team together, and a lot of that is delegating or putting good people in positions. Me and Phil can't handle it ourselves, so certainly like Guy Pusey does all our service calls and manages our service department, and we depend on people like him and everybody else to get the job done.
Get it done.
We can't do it
Surround
ourselves.
yourself with people better than yourself.
Yeah, I
Get a
can't
good
take
team.
credit for it, and Phil can't either. It's
Right.
a team effort.
But you can co-sign all the loans.
We try.
All right, so you're from Bridgeville. Were you on a school board or involved with a school?
Yes, I'm still on the school board. Was
Okay.
president of the school board last year. This is actually my 10th year.
Really?
Yes.
So you were just a teenager when you started on the school board?
Yeah, I think I might have been 36.
Okay, wow. Well, good job. So you're a community guy,
Yep.
married with kids?
Yep.
How many kids?
I've got 2. My daughter is 16 and my son's 11.
Oh, my gosh, she'll be driving soon.
She is driving. It's scary. It's liberating for the parent, but also scary.
Yes, it is.
It is very nice, but it's good when they're young and get to start spreading their wings.
Right, and get a little independence.
Yes.
Yep, and show you just how mature they are, you know?
It's funny.
good.
My son, I remember looking at my daughter when she was 12 thinking 2/3 of her life with us is gone. And
Right.
my son's about there, too, when they're getting ready to leave the nest. So,
Well, that explains your reasoning to want to be involved with the school board. You want to be part of the process.
Yes, it pretty much throughout my kids, you know, it started with Ava, and I've been following Shane through it.
Wow. Well,
I've
good.
been, 30-some years in the Bridgeville Fire Company, served on the town council.
Oh, okay.
And the school board was somewhere, I thought I could become involved and make a difference.
Now, your wife has a business?
Yes.
What's it called? Lickety Splits?
Lickety Splits in Seaford, yep.
And what is that, ice cream?
She has an ice cream shop. They do a lot of desserts, so do ice cream shop and then also cakes.
They
cupcakes.
bake cakes, or you mean ice
They
cream
bake
cakes?
ice cream cakes. Certainly do ice cream cakes, but then they
Okay.
also bake cakes,
Really?
cupcakes, and
All right. Do you want to mention your newest venture, or you'd rather not bring it up for a day?
so tomorrow we will be opening or taking over the Alfredo's Pizza Palace. And,
So what do you know about pizza?
I made
We're
it
going
in
from
college.
electric?
Yeah,
Oh, you
I-
made it in college. Okay, in the dorm room?
It was a great opportunity. It's right next door to our ice cream shop, and that's certainly something we get a lot of requests on. Doing birthday parties.
Okay.
And it's just it can add value and certainly expand.
Oh, this is
our footprint.
so cool.
So, yep.
So you're going to have ice cream, you're going to have pizza, you're going to keep the chicken cheesesteaks?
Yes, and that's
Okay.
one thing. A lot of the customers there they've got a great customer base. Have asked about keeping the menu the same. That is our intention. They had a great place. They're just at that retirement age.
Right.
And they've done a great job. It's just time for them to
They have
enjoy
done
life.
phenomenal. I don't know of a couple that I've witnessed work much harder than those two.
Yes, and they deserve
They
to
deserve a break.
enjoy some time.
Yep.
Yep. So we're going to try and help them do that.
Yeah, well, good. So you're not open on Sundays, or you're going to be open on Sundays? You're not open tomorrow?
They're not open tomorrow.
Okay,
We're gonna do
just
a little
checking.
bit of remodeling, but
Okay. But you're not closing for remodeling.
not closing for remodeling.
Okay.
We want to stay open.
So if you've loved Alfredo's, and Alfredo's going to hang in there with you
He's
for a little
staying
bit.
there with us, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So just be aware, not much is going to change other than the ownership.
Yeah, we want to keep it the same, but
So let's switch gears. So you've been family man, got kids, Amp Electric, school board, fire company. Now what are you doing? We're going to talk about Apple Scrapple?
I have the honor of having Karen here with me, and it's getting ready to be October tomorrow. And if you're in Bridgeville, October means Apple Scrapple.
It sure does. Thousands of people converge on the town.
Yep.
All right.
It's a big event, and one thing with, I mentioned being in the fire company and on the school board. One thing that's noticeable about the Apple Scrapple Festival, it is a huge fundraiser for our town.
It is, yeah.
All our school organizations are there. Pretty much, I'd say every church, the fire companies. If there's an organization in the Bridgeville Greenwood area,
It's there.
They're there trying to raise pretty much most of their revenue for the year. So
Right. It's a big event, so
two
support
things
it.
two things we depend on is a good crowd and good weather.
Good weather and a good crowd.
and
What is the date of Apple Scrapple?
13th?
October 13th and 14th.
Right. So it's a Friday night.
Friday night from 4 to 10 p.m. and then Saturday all day 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
A lot of fun. Is it still free parking?
Free parking.
Free?
And that's what we wanted to help share with everyone because parking has changed this year.
Well, it's getting more organized all the time. I'm amazed with you all.
I keep
Well, you're
trying,
listening. I keep putting them suggestions in there, and somebody's listening to them. Is there going to be free fresh air this day?
Always.
Always.
We try
Okay.
to provide that every
Okay,
time.
every time. All right, free fresh air. So tell us about parking.
All right, I'm going to let Steve take over because he's better with locations.
So I did
Okay.
bring a map, but this might be a little bit.
I thought you were trying to sell me a piece of land or something here.
I just wanted to bring this to keep me straight.
Okay.
In the past, we parked on the south side of town.
Okay.
And unfortunately or fortunately, that is being turned into townhomes.
I saw that.
So we have lost that parking lot, and also on the north side of town, through the sale of a property, we lost that parking lot. So that left
Okay.
a big dilemma for Karen and the organization. But they have solved that. They have secured pretty much down from the current or the past north parking lot, an even larger parking lot for general parking, and on the west side of town, secured another parking lot. So people coming into town may notice they're going to be directed a different way. Don't panic, be patient.
Right. Because you're going to
certainly-
bus them from the parking lot, aren't you?
Yeah, we are going to bus them, and it's very similar to where we had, and this one's even closer than before to pretty much the general activities.
Okay.
So
The busing is free?
busing is free.
You're allowed to tip them?
Absolutely.
Okay,
we
just
always
checking.
encourage that because those
Okay.
bus drivers take an entire day off of their life and busy life to be there. So please tip your driver.
Tip the driver. All right, so plenty of parking is what you're saying. Don't fret it.
There is plenty of parking. We really are asking everybody for patience. DelDOT will be there, the fire police. We have officers that will also be there. So we have the professionals in place to get you there safely. We just need patience.
Okay. All right. And again, this is Friday evening. Will the buses be running Friday evening or
No.
park where you can Friday
Parking
evening?
and busing is only on Saturday.
Only on
Fridays
Saturday.
are soft opening, so from 4 to 10, the town is still open on Friday. Saturday, as you know, we have to shut it all down.
That's
for
right.
Safety concerns. We have vendors on the street, and so with that, we're here to let them know you're going to be directed no matter what, where
Yeah.
you need to be, and we're going to get you there.
Yep. And, yeah, we're going to get you there. It's going to be no charge for the busing and conveniently. And don't worry, you're not going to run out of parking.
No, and I'd say don't try to park in town. That's going to be a mess.
Right.
The town gets blocked up, and after about 8 a.m. there is no parking spot. So if you
Right.
turn, you're going to waste a half an hour if you turn down one.
And,
of
you
the
know,
signs.
there may be an emergency where you need to maneuver an emergency vehicle or something. So don't be parked in the wrong place either. Please don't. Right.
Can we mention some of the events?
No.
Festival?
Yes. Go ahead.
If you don't mind.
There's events too? All right.
So Friday kicks off on Friday at 7:30 a.m.
7 a.m.?
Well, that's the Heritage Shores Golf Tournament hosted by
Really?
the town of Bridgeville.
Town of Bridgeville.
Yep.
Do you golf too?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Golf. No,
All right,
it's you either have to spend a lot of time and get good at it, or just give it up. And
Right.
I tried and gave it up.
I can't golf because you're supposed to be quiet. I have been scolded for that. So
That's surprising.
Who'd have thought? So 7 in the evening things start. Or what were you getting ready to say?
7 a.m. It starts at 7:30 a.m. at the Heritage Shores Golf Club, and so that is the charity golf tournament that the town of Bridgeville puts on.
Okay. Talking to the microphone. Just a little bit.
I didn't, did I?
No, and I
Ooh,
gave you a
thanks.
clue. All right. So anyway, Friday, tell me more.
The entry forms are posted for the apple baking contest. That is broken down by age groups, and they're due October 2nd. And also on the due dates, today is the due date for the Little Miss Apple Scrapple registration.
Really?
So if you have a daughter or if you're a young child and want to take part in that, today is the day.
Yes, and they need
Get
to
your
reside in
registration
the
in.
school Woodbridge School District.
Okay. All right. There's an Apple Scrapple Facebook page too, right?
Oh yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
we stay
Right.
very busy on Facebook, and the website is completely updated.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. What else do we need to know?
It's going to be a great year. The vendor spots are full, and the food court is full. So if you're looking to enjoy food or come to see your craft shows, I mean, we have every spot is taken.
We
Wow.
filled up really quickly this year, so we're really
That's wonderful.
excited. So we're just looking for good vibes
Good
and
weather.
prayers for beautiful
Right.
weather.
Right.
So-
And how many years have you been doing it? What year is this?
For the festival itself is 31 years, so this is my
30?
11th year coordinating.
Okay. Now you had to be a teenager when that started.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So anything else we need to know?
I think that's it.
Okay. What'd you think of the show? This is your first time being on?
No, I enjoy it, and I
Okay.
appreciate you.
You don't seem
having us
nervous
on.
or anything.
I'm hiding it well.
That's why I wore a long sleeve shirt. All right. Well, thanks a lot.
Hey,
okay.
thank you very much,
Yep.
Jim.
Karen, thank you for all you do. You're amazing.
I try my
Okay. I'm going to
best.
get them to double your pay. Okay.
Appreciate that.
All right. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay, Apple Scrapple, if you're listening and you're watching, even if you're from out of state, mark that date down, October 14th, and come to town, or Friday night, the 13th. There's a festival, like a carnival there. I can take my grandkids. But if you've never been to Apple Scrapple, I'm telling you, if you had to drive 2 or 3 hours, it would be worth the journey. It is a great community event. There will be a lot of people there, a lot of food, There's entertainment. There's a stage. There's no charge to park. There's no charge to ride the bus in town. They're just steady rotating, and it's a great event, all right? Jerry's Lawn Care. Let's talk about Jerry Santoro for just a minute. A good friend of mine, a good sponsor of the show. You know, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary of doing this show, Weller Does Delmarva, and I realized a lot of my advertisers have been with me almost 10 full years. I mean, when we started, Nobody had any idea if the show was going to be successful, and we still don't even know. We're just a work in progress. But Jerry Santoro does lawn care. He cuts the grass at Weller's in Bridgeville. He does the weed whacking, and he kills the weeds around everything and does a great job. But he also does tree work. So if you had some limbs that are hanging or have snapped and you don't know when they're going to fall, or you got a tree that's leaning, you just want it down or it's rotten. If you have a lot that you need cleared, you got stumps that you want either ground up or dug up, he can do both, okay? So he also sells mulch. He also sells firewood. If you want to get your firewood now and be prepared for the winter, you can get your firewood. So anyway, whatever you need. He installs pavers. He installs irrigation systems, but he also winterizes irrigation systems. And I'm sure there's other things that Jerry does do or will do. So if you have something you want done, whether it's commercial or residential, you give Jerry a call. If you got a homeowners association and you got a pond that needs cleaning up all around it, or some trees that need dealing with, he can give you a very fair price. But more important than anything is Jerry shows up. Jerry will show up when he says he's going to. He will do the work. He has the team and he has the equipment to do it efficiently, to clean up when he's done, and you'll be very pleased with him. He's licensed and insured, been in business a long time. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Look him up and like him on Facebook. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And I don't know if he still has it for sale or not, but he had a bucket truck for sale the other day. And so if you're out there and you need a bucket truck, look him up at Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, or call him on the phone, 302-363-6025, 363-6025, jlc-llc.com on the web. Weller's is open probably by now. Very, very, very busy day today. Today is the day that the 10% discount on the carport special, any carport $2,500 or more, 10% off, huge savings. We got people buying big carports, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 carports, and they're enjoying that 10% discount, okay? They include delivery and setup, and turnaround time is 3 to 6 weeks. So let's talk about Chick-fil-A real quick. I was there last night, okay? I was there last night at Chick-fil-A. And I'm always in awe that no matter how many people are in the lobby or in line, how efficiently they run through people. It is just an amazing organization. The food is always piping hot, whether you want a soda. Now, they're not hot, but anyway, their ice is nice cold. Their food is always hot. They always get my order right, whether there's 2 of us or 10 of us. I'm very happy with them. So whether you want to dine in, take out, you want to buy somebody a gift card to Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A is a great place to go, okay? And with that said, I am going to make you an offer you can't refuse, okay? If you want to call in right now, you got to pick these up at Weller's in Bridgeville. So, why do I buy these gift cards and give them away? I buy them and give them away because I want you to come into Weller's in Bridgeville. So I'm going to give you 1 gift card to Chick-fil-A, which is for the #1 sandwich meal or the 8-count nugget meal. You get 1 gift card to Chick-fil-A, and you get 1 gift card to Vanderwin's, okay? So if you would like 1 and 1, call this number right now. I'll put your name on the list, and you can come into Weller's next week, Tuesday through Saturday, and get it. It's 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. You get 1 gift card to Chick-fil-A and 1 gift card to Vanderwin's, okay? 1 Chick-fil-A and 1 Vanderwin's. If you call me right now, I'll put your name on the list. 302-422-7336. 422-7336. Operators are standing by. Let's talk about George Luff real quick. This is my accountant. Been very happy with him and his son Tyler. I've dealt with them for a long time, and they do a good job. It's Luff and Associates. They have 3 locations: Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth Beach. And I've been dealing with them, a long time, 25 plus years. So anyway, they help me with my taxes. They help me with my accounting things. They answer questions for me. They also do our payroll for Weller's. It's called Easy Payroll. So they're a sponsor of the show. We appreciate George and Team Luff. They do a good job. So if you have been doing your own bookkeeping, you've been dealing with somebody you're not happy with, you want somebody with a little more zip, a little more drive, a little more responsive, give Luff and Associates a call, okay? The phone number is 302-422 422-9699. That's 422-9699. And maybe they can help you out. Maybe you'll be a good customer for them, and they'll be a good accounting firm for you. And don't forget their easy payroll system. If you've been doing your own payroll, or you got another company that does it and you want to possibly, let them handle your payroll, give them a call. It's easy payroll, okay? 302-422-9699. And on the web, it's Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs.com. All right. Did I hear a phone call? Caller, are you there?
Yeah, Jim, I'm here.
How are you?
I'm calling about the Chick-fil-A in Vanderwyn.
Oh, let me check and see if I've ran out of them.
Oh, that's okay.
I've got one left. Is this Butch?
Oh, well, it sure is.
What's going on with Butch?
Well, not a whole lot. Just out doing my morning walk down here around the North Shores here in Rehoboth. But I wanted to make a comment on the your carports in your in the sheds.
Okay.
I purchased a garage and a carport from you this summer, and I absolutely love them.
Wow.
The prices were just unbelievable, and the service was outstanding. So thank you.
What was it like? I mean, they just drove up one day. Were they done the same day?
No, mine was a little more complicated because I actually ordered a carport and a garage. So that same crew had to spend a couple of days there with me. But they were great folks. They really were.
Wow.
They came out of Virginia, and they were very courteous and really respectful. And they were folks you didn't mind leaving on the site and going off to do all your other stuff out in town.
What size did you get?
I did the garage is a 30 by 41. The carport is a 24 by 26, I think it is, somewhere around there.
And what are you putting underneath all this?
The carport is actually for the wife, so she gets to do all kinds of fun things.
Okay.
She parks her cars, plus there's plenty of room for shelving and all that cool stuff, to store like coolers and tents and things.
Okay.
And then the carport or the garage is actually for me to tinker on old cars and things out in the back of the house.
Well, very nice. Well, thank you very much. So, I appreciate your support, your friendship, and
you guys gave me the 10% discount, and that really makes a difference. The price was really cheap to start with, but the 10% discount just was icing on the cake.
Yeah, the carport garages are unbelievably affordable. It's amazing. So, well, thank you.
And you wouldn't believe how strong that steel structure is. It is just beautiful. I absolutely love them, both of them.
Well, good. Well, how long did it take from when you ordered it to when you got it?
So when I went into your store, they said you're looking at about 8 weeks. So I said, okay, that's okay. I understand lead time, supply, and all that. And the really nice gentleman that has the on the end of the counter there called me back up. Or no, actually, it wasn't him. It was the folks from the actual manufacturer. He calls me up and says, "Hey, we'll be there next week." I was like, "Holy smokes! I just ordered these things.
You're kidding me.
A week ago."
Wow.
Oh yeah. They were there, and let me tell you, they showed up and they did a beautiful job.
Well, thank you. Well, that deserves a Chick-fil-A gift card and a Vanderwyn's gift card. So if you want to pick one up, I'll set one aside for you at Weller's.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thank you very much for your business. Okay.
Take care, my friend.
Bye-bye. Bye. Now, that's pretty good. That's a sizable purchase. So, and he got the 10% off. So today is the last day for that 10% discount. No kidding. No fooling. That's kind of how it is. So anyway, with that said, we did make an offer, a Chick-fil-A gift card and a Vanderwyn's. In a minute, we're going to stop broadcasting on 105.9. We're going to take a break from there, and I don't want you to miss anything. So if you would switch over to TV Delmarva or switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, because Colin Walsh joins me, and we're going to talk about some other things, and I just don't want you to miss it. So that would be for the Delaware 105.9 audience when we take a break at the top of the hour and the bottom of the hour. If you don't want to miss anything, just switch over to that if you would, all right? We appreciate Lawrence back at the studio making the magic happen, so thank you, Lawrence, very much. We got a good crowd here this morning. I see the other end of the diner has a lot of people I know also, so if you're hungry, come on down to the Milford Diner, all right? All right, I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. We will be continuing on TV Delmarva. All right. What else is going on? Colin, it's a busy little environment here this morning.
And, yeah, we're also on Fine Day 102.3.
Yes.
Fine Day 102.3 FM.
Download the app and listen to the app.
Yeah, so if you're looking for us on the web, we're at finedayradio.com. Finedayradio.com. If you're looking for our app, it's the same thing. You can listen there. We've got news. We've got all kinds of stuff there on our website and our app. So
the schedule's
make sure you
there.
check that out. Yeah, the schedule's there. So now you'll see two shows that are supposed to be, that are show on the schedule, but they're not actually on just yet.
Okay.
So the Fine Day Marketplace.
Yes. The
midday Jim Weller's Marketplace.
Right, our live show that we're doing, that I'm doing, or Jim McHugh's doing.
So that'll be 10 to noon
10
weekdays.
To noon.
10 to noon
Monday
weekdays.
Through
Monday through Friday. You can look for that. And then also On Cue with Rich Quinones. Rich Quinones is he's a South Jersey guy, and he's going to be talking sports. I'm going to guess, lots of NFL right now at this point is what he'll be talking about, but he can talk any sports. He's knowledgeable on anything. He is ready to go.
Feels like we're missing time.
He's waiting on us.
He's waiting on us.
For sure, yes.
So anyway, the radio station is coming along. If you ever want to advertise or talk advertising.
Yeah, who they get up with for that?
Just get up with me. 302. I'm going to keep using this same number. 302-751-5001. Don't text that number. Just call it, leave a message. I'll get back to you. I'm no high-pressure salesman. I'm low pressure. Okay? I'm like a low-pressure power wash. I'm low pressure. But if you own a business and you want to possibly advertise on Fine Day Radio, I would love the opportunity to talk to you. Right now, we're just getting started. So, of course, we'll give you rates that will just knock your socks off. Okay?
Yeah.
So we'd like to help you. We'd like to help you.
We've got quite a few people signed up for this already. We're in the process of getting their commercials produced and getting in touch with them.
And if you're out there and you're waiting for us to get up with you about your commercial, it's coming, okay? We got 2 people working on it. But practice, if you would. We want people to make their own commercial.
Well, I think
you don't have to, but we'd love for you to.
But, I mean, it definitely is more sincere and more real.
Right.
When the business owner or, an employee or, the manager or somebody actually does the commercial, just because it's
more genuine.
Real. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But we will do them for you.
Yep, we will.
But,
we can produce
But
them
in
for
the
you.
event you want to do your own, I tell people take your phone.
Yep.
Just make it a video if you have to, but find an area you can record and record yourself and then see what you can do in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Get good at it, okay?
Yep. Practice. So write a script, and so for a 30-second commercial is about 75 words.
Okay.
So
that's
keep
a good
that
thing.
in mind.
75
about 75 words.
Oh, we need to somehow have a contest here. How many words can I get in 30 seconds?
You're right.
Just to see. All right, so Fine Day Radio. Download the app. Tell your friends. Spread the word. And we need and would love any feedback anybody wants to give us, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Caller, are you there? Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Jim Martin here at the Shepherd's office.
How you doing, Jim?
Good. How are you?
Good. You calling in for the gift cards?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to put you down for 1 Chick-fil-A and 1 Vanderwins, and it'll be waiting for you over there at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Wow, that was pretty easy. Thank you.
Well, would you think it was going to be harder?
I don't know. I didn't know what to think, but I
fine.
appreciate how easy you have it.
Yeah, but just
a great show going today.
And if you would, just don't come till next Tuesday. I got to get them there. So Tuesday through Saturday, I'll have you a gift card for Chick-fil-A and 1 for Vanderwins. Is that all right?
All right. Sounds great, Jim. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye. There we go. It was that easy.
It was, yeah.
It was that easy.
Yeah. He thought there was going to be a test, and
well, I guess you probably never
qualify
know. Right, you just don't know.
No, it's that easy.
Yep, he does a great job down there in Georgetown.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Good man. All right. So anyway, we started this radio station. We've had a really good outpouring of sponsors signing up.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you very much. If you received that offer, you can still take advantage, but we're not making the offer any longer. So if you got it, you know what I'm talking about. Get up with me today, if you would, please. Okay.
But there's plenty of other offers. So if you
big
didn't get that
time.
offer, there's plenty
Big
of other
time.
offers that you can take advantage of.
We can come up with something
Right. Yeah.
for pretty much any budget.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, and if you hear a particular show you like on this
And
station,
you want to be right on that show.
and you just say, you know what, I would like to be the sponsor of that show.
Yep.
I want to be you can do that. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So,
So, I think it's all
lots
good.
of opportunities.
We'll probably have ads available on our website in time, maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
You know,
yep.
but
So they call them pre-roll ads.
Pre-roll, okay.
So when you say, Alexa, play Fine Day Radio.
Yep.
Right now it says, brought to you by Weller's Utility Trailers
Yes.
in Bridgeville. So that actually is something that you can buy, that you can buy, Jim, if you want.
Okay. Wow, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Buy
no,
my
but
own
it is.
stuff.
It's.
That's like
I mean,
funneling.
can you imagine every time somebody asks to play Alexa, it says your
Your ad.
business name?
That would be that could be a lot in a month.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be hundreds, if not thousands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
All right. So
Yeah.
any ideas, any of that stuff, we are open-minded. Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
All right. What else? Oh, are we prepping again?
Nope.
All right. We're going to
Okay.
prep for the radio.
All
I
right.
hear
Well, I'll
the
see you
music.
back
All right.
one more time.
All right.
Back
Thank
one
you,
more
Colin.
time. All right. See you.
All right. Wall Service Center is leaving the house. He's taking a break. Colin Walls. All right. Jim Weller here. And we got a lot going on. It's a busy Saturday morning. We're sitting right here in the Milford Diner. And I want to talk about Dry Zone. Dry Zone is a wonderful sponsor of the show. Bill and Heather Anderson own and operate Dry Zone. So if you have a damp or leaky crawl space, Dry Zone is who you want to call, okay? If you have a wet basement, they can help you with that. So Dry Zone is like the leader in their field, okay? They're licensed, they're insured, they know what they're doing. They are not using a bunch of generic parts to hope it works. They are, what they do is tested. It works. They've done it a long time. They don't do something else for a living and do this on the side. They do this for a living. So Dry Zone is your crawl space encapsulation headquarters, whether you have some foundation repair that needs done, whether you want to remodel your garage or your basement. They have wall material that is good for high humidity environments. If your basement's leaking and you need a sump pump or something like that, they can help you with that. Also, if you are wanting to fix up your garage and spruce it up a little bit, they have another division called Hello Garage, where they could come in and put a new coating on your garage floor and make it look like new. On top of that, they also can put up some different cabinets or some wall material, so they can help your garage look pretty spiffy, because a lot of people leave their garage door open. So you want to have a nice looking garage when your neighbors ride by. So Hello Garage or Dry Zone, either one, look them up on Facebook. If you have any questions, the phone number is 302-684-5034, 684-5034. And I'm telling you from personal experience, I have dealt with Dry Zone on multiple properties, been extremely happy with the service, the price, the attention to detail, and the warranty they give. Their warranties are also transferable. If you were to ever sell your home, the warranty you get, you can transfer. Okay? And it's Dry Zone. So give them a call. If you're looking for a new job, you want a new career, Dry Zone is always looking for more people to join Team Dry Zone. All right? 302-684-5034, dryzone.com, or Hello Garage. All right, Levin Clark is here. We're going to talk about a big event. Did you start this event from the beginning?
Started from day one, yes, I have.
remember when you talked about it in the very beginning, and it's just constantly, I'm realizing this is going to be your 8th year of doing this.
8th year. We were
That's
shut
amazing.
down with this COVID mess for
yep.
3 years.
Wow. So, picture time. Go ahead. I knew you were there. I just want to make sure you can make noise. That's Linda Bosco, everybody. Linda Bosco takes pictures to document our legal team. So this is your 8th anniversary. It's a car, a truck, a motorcycle, and a tractor show. All in one. Is that right?
It's all in one, Jim.
And where are you having this at?
At the Marvel Museum in Georgetown.
Also,
That's the
plenty
biggest
of
spot.
room.
Plenty of room. We got 11 acres there.
Is it free parking?
Free parking.
All right, free parking, free fresh air,
Free fresh air.
and hopefully free sunshine.
Free sunshine. I guarantee
All right.
it that day.
So this is a big event. You have vendors. People set up vendor spots.
Yes. Yes.
Then you have
We got-
cars on display.
We got
and
cars, we got
tractors.
motorcycles, we got tractors. every year that I have had this, I added something new.
Okay.
This year, I added 2 things this year.
Okay, what's that?
A cornhole tournament,
Oh, good idea.
and the winner right now gets $750.
No kidding.
Yep.
For a cornhole tournament?
For a cornhole tournament, I'm paying $750 to the winner.
Wow. Is it feisty? We haven't done it yet, right? You've never done it yet.
Never done the.
This is going to be interesting. That's a big payoff.
That's a big payoff for around here. The guy
Wow.
that's in charge of this right now, last I knew, he had 31 teams. He's expecting 50 to 60 teams for that.
Wow. Now, is there a charge to get into this event?
Yes, it's $50 for that.
Okay, to get in the cornhole tournament.
The cornhole tournament.
Okay, $50 to get in, but
Yep.
you got a chance to win 750.
You got a chance to win 750. A lot of people ask me how we're doing this. We've been blessed with sponsors. But the cornhole tournament, first place is 750, second place is 500, and third place is $250.
Wow, that's a really good. That makes anybody want to give it a try.
Yep.
You know.
That's for
so
sure.
to get into the other event, is there any charge?
Yes,
Okay.
it's $15 per vehicle.
Okay. I meant, but like if you just want to come and walk around.
Walk around, it's free.
Okay, so if you want to enter a vehicle, it's $15 to enter the vehicle.
Enter the vehicle.
Okay,
yes.
if you want to enter the cornhole tournament, it's $50.
It's $50.
But if
yes.
you want to come and park and walk around, that's no charge.
That's no charge.
Okay, will there be food vendors?
It'll be food vendors there.
Is there an auction?
Live auction with Mr. Dave
time?
Wilson. It starts at noon.
At noon?
Yep.
Okay. And can you still donate to the auction? Like, is it too late for somebody to donate something?
Nope, we'll take it right up to 12 o'clock that day.
Okay. All right. So if you own a business or you make something or you make a craft or whatever and you want to donate something, can people just like make a financial donation? Can they just write a check if they want to?
Yes, I've already had people do that to me, and they don't want their name out there.
Okay. So people are donating.
Yep.
So when is it? It's October 21st.
October the 21st.
Man, it's coming.
It's coming fast, yeah.
Wow.
You know, Santa Claus will be here before you know it.
I know it. Right after this event.
Yep.
All right.
Like I said, we got 2 live tags will be sold.
I
that
forgot about that. Now, one of them's a really low number, 1205.
1205. Believe me, I would
1205.
love to have that tag, but I
Right.
will not bid against it because it's my show.
I would bid against it, but you do what you want.
Yep.
If
You're
you
more
want it,
than
I'd
welcome.
buy it. But send somebody to bid on your behalf. But I'm just saying, what do you think that tag's going to bring? What's your guess?
Dave told me it should bring train middle teens, high teens.
Okay.
Dave Wilson, the auctioneer that does my auction.
And
for
I
the-
guess if they buy it, they're going to write a check out to your organization.
Yes.
So check with your tax accountant, but it may be a donation.
Yep.
In other words,
Yeah,
but
you'll be able to write
I
it
don't
off
wanna-
on your taxes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then there's another one. What's the SR mean?
Street
SR.
rod.
Oh, street rod.
And
that's a good tag number.
Yes, Dave.
655.
Dave's can't remember that he ever sold one.
I've never seen one sold.
I've never seen one
This
sold
may
either,
be a
and I
record.
asked Dave, and he's doing some research.
Okay.
But he said this tag ought to bring good money too.
What else are you auctioning off that day? What are some auction items you got?
What I do know, we got a guy that's building out of steel now. Whoever buys this, bring a couple extra guys
Okay,
and
it's
2
gonna be
men.
heavy.
He's building a Michelin Man.
Really?
Yes, it will
Out
be
of metal.
auctioned. No reserve, no nothing.
There's
it
no
will be
reserve
sold.
on these tags either.
No reserve on these tags. These tags will go.
Okay. All right. So you're still accepting donations. Somebody can donate to the auction. They can make a flat out financial donation. This is a fundraiser for the breast cancer awareness. Is that
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
And our last one that I done, I wrote them a check for $19,500.
Okay.
And I got a good size thing this year. So
Okay. Well, good.
I got to bust my, you know what, to
Right.
make it. But I'm going to do it somehow,
Well, good.
some way.
So tell me, how do people reach out, whether they want to donate, whether they have a question? There's no need to buy tickets in advance. In other words, they can enter the cornhole tournament that day, right?
Yes.
When they show
yes.
up, they can do they pre-register their cars or do it that day?
We'll take pre-register the cars, or you can do it that day.
Okay, so how do they reach out?
All right, if you want to reach out, you could contact me at 302-500-1128, or you can go to DelawareBreastCancer.com.
Okay.
And go there.
All right.
It's
All right.
a lot of stuff going on that day. So.
Obviously. Well, we appreciate you doing it. I want to say thanks a lot for joining me, and should be a big event.
Yep. Jim, I hope I see you there.
Well, I'm going to do my best. Okay?
All right. Yep.
That's all I could say.
One more thing, Jim, if you don't mind.
Yep.
We're raffling off that day. There's a family come aboard that I do know 3 of them in their family had the breast cancer, and they bought 2 Eagle tickets.
Okay.
They're $5 a piece.
Okay.
Or 5 for $20, and a Yeti cooler.
All right. So these things will be raffled off that day, and you can buy a raffle
ticket. That will be
ticket.
raffled off that day.
And they've bought them and donated them, and so 100% goes to that. Okay. All right. Very good. Anything else?
As far as I know, good. Besides our show that we had today got canceled. It's tomorrow at the train station in Georgetown.
Tomorrow at the train station in Georgetown. Okay.
Yep. Same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
Yep.
What time?
Starts at 8 o'clock, goes to 2.
What show is this? What is it?
The Georgetown train station.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Is that what it's called? The Georgetown train station show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
So,
I'm going to leave you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Levin. Take care.
Yep,
all right. See you. Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Another sponsor segment, Top Flight Heating and Air, Ryan Brower. And I just want to say that if you have a heater and you've seen the weather change a little bit and you're like, it ain't going to be long, I'm going to be needing heat in my home or my house or my business or whatever. And if you want to get it serviced, if you want that thing to just work the best it could, because heating oil or propane is as expensive as it's ever been, probably, I don't know, but gasoline sure is. And if you want everything to be efficient, that's the key word, operating efficiently, they can come out and service your unit. They have these maintenance agreements that are only $20 a month, where they come out twice a year, once a year to do your heaters, and then the other time to do your air conditioners, and they do a great job. So it's Ryan Brower and his team, Top Flight Heating and Air. Their vehicles are lettered. The guys are in uniforms. They send you a text telling you they're on their way. They tell you who's actually coming. I love it. They're just very, very organized. If you want to make an appointment, if you just say, well, I just want them to come fix it, it's not working, you just can go online to calltopflight.com. Just go to calltopflight.com, and you can see right there the times that are available. And when you schedule it, that's your time. Somebody's going to come that day and that time. So anyway, you can do that 24 hours a day. Also, they do provide 24/7 emergency service. They sell, quality products. So if you need a new heating and air conditioning system, they also have some nice, attractive financing programs. They also sell the ductless system. They also sell, a tankless hot water heater if you want to talk about having one of them. So estimates are free, whether you need something fixed, whether you're pondering an addition, whether you're building a new home, whatever you need, whether it's for your business or for your residential, Top Flight Heating and Air can get the job done. Very dependable, very responsive, good people to deal with. Ryan Brower and his team do a good job for me all the time. So what's the number? It's 302-329-8003. Please write that down and put it in your phone. 302-329-8003, and it's calltopflight.com. Calltopflight.com. All right, and of course their websites, Top Flight Heating and Air, and also on Facebook, like their page. All right, with that said, where are we today? We are sitting right inside the Milford Diner. People have said, where is Denise today? Denise is not here today. She is off today. She has been on a cruise with her sister. They do this once a year, and she'll be back later on today. I don't know if she's on next week or not, but she might stop in and say hi. But she'll be back in town. So if you called her, texted her, emailed her, or anything, she'll be getting back to you, okay? With that said, we've got another hour of the show. Oh, well, we stop at 9. So if you're listening to this show and you say, I've never even heard of this show, you might be listening in another state. We have people from all over watching and listening. I just want to let you know it's a show called Weller Does Delmarva. Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. I've been doing it now for over 10 years. My name is Jim Weller. I own and operate Weller's Utility Trailers. I'm not a radio personality or anything. This is a show that I literally purchased the time and remarket it. So, if you ever want to be on, let me know. If you own a business, I've got some advertising opportunities coming up, so I'd love to talk to you. I have a very good 10-year audience. This is the beginning of my 11th year. I have a very good responsive audience. We're on TV, we're on radio, we're on 2 different radio stations. We're on TV, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube. So, I probably can give you a little bit more than anybody else can, and plus I have my own spin, my own way of saying things and so on. So, large audience. The show is captured and recorded. It's replayed throughout the week on Facebook, and we're rebuilding our website. So, lots of things going on. It's called Weller Does Delmarva. If you want to learn about me, just look me up on Facebook. I'm James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook, and I'm going to give a phone number. I would love feedback. Positive, or if you have some constructive criticism, I'm always looking to grow, okay? And some days I do that by eating too much. But either way, it's 302-751-5001. That's 751-5001. If you want to talk to me or leave a message or talk about anything, call that number, okay? I want to also talk about Dawn Kennedy. Now, this is a sponsor. She's been with me a while now and done a very good job, and I deal with her every now and then on cleaning projects. Her business is called I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And what does she do? She cleans. So she cleans houses mainly on the inside. She'll come into your home. She'll clean it up. She'll organize it. If you want something organized, she's an organizer. She'll help you get organized. She does cleaning. Now, she also can come into your business. She could clean your showroom if you have a showroom. She could clean your offices. She also, if you own like an Airbnb, she can clean that. As some person checks out, another one checks in, she can provide your cleaning service so you don't have to be bothered with it. Or a VRBO, she also cleans them. She also cleans campers and motorhomes on the inside too. So I've been very happy with her. I use her a lot whenever I have a rental property or I buy a new property. I get her to come in and clean it up, lickety-split, and just like new. I'm very happy with her. She's very detail-oriented. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. She has a good team of people. She's usually on the scene for every job, and she just does her thing and does a good job of it. She does have discounts for first responders, seniors, and military, so please mention that. And estimates are free, so give her a call. Here's the number. It's 302-362-7064. That's 302-362-7064. 362-7064. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And she's the owner. She's the operator. She does a good job. So anyway, I'm very happy with her, and like her Facebook page if you would. Is that 4 or more than 4 in your hand? Okay. All right. All right. I guess we've got time if Jim wants to give them out. Okay. So let him know. All right. I do want to brag on L&W Insurance Agency. Just this end, Tracy. Just this end. Okay. All right. So anyway, I just want to talk about L&W Insurance Agency. Now, I've dealt with L&W a long time, and this is a sponsor segment. And I want to be honest with you. L&W, I started with them because I had a vehicle that got in an accident, and the first thing my insurance company did was cancel me. And I was a teenager then, just a teenager starting my business, didn't know what to do. Somebody told me about L&W Insurance Agency. And L&W was owned and operated by Dave Wood. And Dave came and met with me. Now, again, I'm just a teenager. He talked to me on a level that I could understand. And he said, I'll get you insurance, don't worry. And he has been unbelievably good to me ever since. L&W, I've dealt with them for at least 25, maybe 30 years. Well, at least. If I'm 65 and this happened before I was 20, I've dealt with them probably 40 years. So anyway, I'm just telling you because Dave Wood passed away. Dave has passed away. He was 88 years old, and he died peaceably at his home, surrounded by his family on Wednesday, September 20th. So Dave Wood, rest in peace, my friend, but you were really good to me. So I still deal with and love L&W Insurance Agency because Bill Strickland, who is a friend of mine, bought it and took it over. and he worked for Dave for years. And they just are an insurance expert, okay? Not just for business people, for residential, homeowners, car insurance, whatever. So if you want to talk insurance, you want to talk to a seasoned local company, not some 1-800 number. You don't even know where they're located. They can't even pronounce the word Lewis or Houston, you know? I'm talking about somebody local that cares, that's part of the community. L&W is that organization, okay? So their phone number is 302-856-7828. That's 302-856-7828. lwinsurance.com on the web. And like them on Facebook if you would. And they're really good at what they do. They've been in business over 90 years. So thank you, Dave Wood, for being so good to me. And thank you for everybody at L&W for continually treating me as good as Dave did. So thank you very much. All right, Peninsula Chiropractic. Now, has anybody out there ever been to a chiropractor? I have. I have been a lot. I've got a lot of people going to chiropractors since I was telling them about it. So I go whenever I have a back pain or anything like that, a neck pain, a back pain, or whatever. But I like Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I like Dr. T. I like Dr. Bud. They do a fantastic job for me, and I'm just very happy with them. So I want to let you know that in the event you need a chiropractor, or if you're not even sure if you need a chiropractor, Peninsula Chiropractic Center does a fantastic job for me. So I just want to say, all you got to do is give them a call at 302-629-4344. 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. Been in business over 30 years. Dr. T is Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud. They're two, doctors of chiropractic, and I love them. So if you have a neck, an elbow, a knee, a hip, or whatever, start with chiropractic, and if they don't think they can help you, they'll steer you in the right direction, okay? Phone number, 302-629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook, too, if you would, all right? Really good people, and I love dealing with them, all right? So where are we? We're inside the Milford Diner. That's no joke. That's exactly where we are. We're literally sitting inside the Milford Diner. And I need to encourage you. It's a little overcast day, but it is clearing off. And I want to encourage you, if you've not been to the diner in a while, I want to encourage you to check it out, okay? And I'm going to make you an offer right now. I've got some $10 gift cards. And if you want to join me next Saturday, I'm going to give you a whole week to make plans to be here. So if you want to join me next Saturday at the Milford Diner from 7 to 9, I'll give you a $10 gift card when you get here. But you got to call me so I can bring it with me, all right? So give me a call right now, and I'll put your name on the list for a $10 gift card to the Milford Diner, okay? And then you can get it from me next Saturday. What date is that? The 7th, I think. The 7th is next Saturday, the 6th or the 7th, whatever day it is. You can join me here from 7 to 9. But in the meantime, if you want to come to the Milford Diner for breakfast or lunch, they are open 6 days a week. They're closed on Tuesdays. Very good food, made from scratch, friendly friendly servers, okay? So they got good people here, been here a while, and I just really like being here and doing the show here, and I like dealing with them. So if you want to come during the week, they sure would appreciate your support. They're open every day but Tuesday, and they're open for breakfast and lunch, made from scratch, good quality food, and that's kind of where we're at the Milford Diner. But if you want to come next Saturday, you give me a call, okay? You give me a call and leave me your name, and I'll put your name on the list, okay? And I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to give you a voicemail number. So here's that number. It's 302-751-5001. 302-751-5001. 5001. Leave your name, leave your number, and say, Jim, I'd like one of them gift cards, and I will have it ready for you next Saturday right here at the Milford Diner. I want you to come join me during the show, okay? You can hear a lot of chatter in the background. We have a good crowd, but I'd like to build more. But don't forget the diner. If you're going to have lunch today, or if you're going to have breakfast tomorrow or lunch tomorrow, every day but Tuesday, they are open in the morning for breakfast and also at lunchtime. You can dine in or take out. The Milford Diner really does have good quality, made from scratch food, okay? So that's where they're at right here in Milford, Delaware, the Milford Diner. All right, we're going to take a break from the radio in just a minute. So when we take a break from the radio, I want you to switch over to TV Delmarva or Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook, because I don't want you to miss anything. The show doesn't stop. We're just taking a break from the radio. All right, so we're still with you on Fine Day Radio. We're still with you on TV Delmarva, Facebook, and YouTube. So anyway, I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching the show and tuning us in. And I take some feedback, if you would. I want you to call this number and leave me a message. Tell me you like the show, you hate the show, you got some ideas, you wish you were on the show. 302-751-5001. Dial it in that order, okay?
Okay.
Colin, how you holding up over there?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good crowd this morning.
Yep,
and,
good crowd.
Stuff like that. So trying to get some people to join me next week by giving them a $10 gift card.
Oh, that would be great.
The diner.
Yeah.
I agree. All right.
So you're taking calls right now for that?
I can.
No.
I was having them call another number.
Oh, you were calling
just
another
leave a
one.
message,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
So
Okay.
if you want to come next Saturday,
Yep.
7 to 9, you just dial 302-751-5001. Leave your name and number, and I'll set a $10 gift card aside for you, and you come next Saturday and have breakfast with us.
All
okay?
right, that's good.
It's that simple, folks.
That simple.
That simple. Camp Barn stock car races today. Everything's looking good. So we'll see how it goes. Big event.
Yeah.
Big event. Biggest fundraiser of the year for them. So.
And where is that at?
That is at the Georgetown Speedway.
Georgetown, Delaware.
Georgetown, Delaware.
All
That's
right.
right. It's worth. If you were in New Jersey, it would be worth taking the ferry over to watch the races.
Yeah,
You won't
that ferry
be
ride is
disappointed.
nice. I mean, we've
It
done
is.
some ferry riding here in the past
We
few
have.
months.
We have.
More than we'd
The
ever
ferry-
done.
Yeah,
And,
yes.
and so that's the ferry ride itself is nice. And once you get there, at whatever end you're going to,
It's easy to get on, easy to get off.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. So I would
Very
encourage you,
accommodating.
whatever side of the bay you're on, get on the ferry and go to the other side and check
Yeah,
the place
take
out.
a trip. Have an
So
adventure.
We were
okay?
very excited when we got to Cape May and Wildwood.
Yes,
So
we
our
were.
tower up there is in Wildwood. So we
Yep.
got into Wildwood and check it out, and
We went down on the
is a
boardwalk.
nice-
Wildwood's a nice town.
Yeah, it's a nice town.
Caused
Yeah.
me to wanna buy
so, and
a
I would
place
encourage
over
the
there.
Wildwood people to come over to Delaware, check out
Check out
Lewis
Delaware,
and
tax-free.
Rehoboth, and come on
Take
up
a-
to Milford and Georgetown. Yeah,
Take a break from the taxes.
that's right.
to
Yes,
tax-free Delaware.
Tax-free shopping here in Delaware.
In
So
Delaware.
make your way on over.
So we're talking to people that are listening on our radio station and on your TV station,
Mm-hmm.
TV Delmarva, and also on Fine Day Radio. If
Yep.
you have not downloaded the app, we would appreciate it if you do it now, if you would download the app, okay? Fine, F-I-N-E, Fine Day Radio. You can also go to our website, finedayradio.com.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're listening, you say, I kind of like this format. This is something new for New Jersey, and
Yeah.
we got the Doo-Wop show.
We do. So that comes on tonight at 7 o'clock, I think.
Okay.
Cool Bobby B's Doo-Wop
Bobby
stop.
B.
We know that Wildwood is
the doo-wop.
doo-wop capital of the world.
Of the world. So for our doo-wop fans, Cool Bobby B's show is going
Yeah.
to be on Saturday nights. You can see the whole schedule of everything, and I know it's a work in progress. Over the next 2 to 3 weeks, you'll get it all finalized, but you can get a glimpse of what we got going on by downloading the app.
Yes.
Or going to finedayradio.com, one or the
Yep.
other, and see what Fine Day Radio is all about. It's
Yeah,
just-
so and our automation software is in the process of getting
up.
done. So if you hear things that the timing's just a little bit off, it's because we're running just not a top of the line,
Right.
not really made for radio, but it's working
Right.
just
But-
fine. So
but
anyway,
every
Yeah.
hour of every day over the next few weeks, it's going to continually improve.
improvement, exactly.
And
Yep.
we've learned one thing: you can spend a lot of money on media, meaning
Oh, for
buying
sure, yeah.
equipment, different things. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
When we think this $10,000 is going to hold us for a while, we need some more of them.
Somebody
So-
comes along and says, "I'll
Says-
take another 10."
Right, take another 10.
But it's all good. So we're going to put out a good product, and
We are.
I think we're going to
committed.
serve the people of South Jersey and coastal Delaware very well with this radio station, and we look forward to it. It's going to be
Right.
exciting for all of us.
It is for me. It's mind-boggling to think about this show. This show is on a radio station in Delaware and Jersey. It's also on another radio station. It's also on your TV station.
Yeah.
It's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. And then it's right here and then people go back and watch the show over and over. It just blows my mind how many people see
ears
or hear.
and eyeballs we're reaching. Yeah.
So I can honestly say I don't think there's any other advertising format like this particular show, and we want to do a good job for you on Fine Day Radio. So if you're listening and you've never advertised, or you've advertised and you want to try something new, something spicy, that's what we're going to be. Something spicy. Okay, made from scratch. So we'll help you make a good radio ad, and we got crazy good low prices right now, and plenty of inventory to sell.
Yep. So we're sitting here. This is a live show. We're sitting here in Milford, Delaware, at the Milford Diner. So this is an iconic diner here in Delaware. In Milford, Delaware.
Yes.
And my grandparents used to come here, and so it's
and
really,
they're working hard today. I can see this place is pretty full.
It's busy. Yeah.
And this whole end is full. There's there's nothing hardly left back here.
Yeah, we're going to start auctioning these seats off.
That's what we should do. Have reserved seating.
$100 deposit.
$100 deposit. So. But anyway, we do draw a good crowd on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
We've been averaging over 40 people a week, and it's been kind of nice.
So again, if you would, please download our app. It's called Fine Day Radio on Apple.
Download it on your Alexa device.
Alexa. So just say, Alexa, play Fine Day Radio.
You got to spell it out for her, boy. Fine. Fine Day.
Oh, she thinks it's Find a Radio, but no, it's not.
And we had somebody else just asked it for just 102.3.
Yeah.
But there's probably hundreds of 102.3s across the country.
Right, yeah. So just got to be a little bit specific.
And be firm with her, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, have a grip on that thing.
That's right. So finddayradio.com. You can go there.
Did you have somebody going to bring their Alexa this morning?
Somebody said
Was it Jeannie? No?
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
I wasn't sure. All right, but anyway, I helped somebody find it on the radio the other day.
Okay.
We're here for you, folks.
All right. Well, I'll see you later.
Thank you, Colin.
All right.
Walls Service Center, downtown Milford, Colin Walls. If you need your car worked on, don't forget. They've been there 65 years. Unbelievable. All right, here we go. This is a paid commercial presentation. It's Jim Weller. So you are listening to, that's all the legal jargon. They say this is a paid commercial presentation, which means I'm paying for it, okay? So you're watching and you're listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And you say, well, I really have never seen such a thing as this. Well, I need to explain it to you. In other words, this is a show that I dreamed up over 10 years ago, okay? And I kind of did it because I want to be able to help people get the word out about things, all right? So we started this show, and when we started, it was 1 hour long, and now it's 2 hours long, and now we're on multiple radio stations. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on TV. So it's been pretty cool to see how it works. And then we have people, they come and they walk around the restaurant and talk to people and stuff like that. So it's just been very, very interesting to do this show right here at the Milford Diner. So I just want to let you know that it's called Weller Does Delmarva, and if you're from out of the area and you want to join us some Saturday morning, you're always welcome from 7 to 9. We do it live, right on location at the Milford Diner. Now, we've been everywhere. We've been doing it for over 10 years, so we've made the rounds. So I think I'm going to talk to my next guest real quick. And his name is Chad Sweeney Jr. Senior. Oh, I got Junior. All right, no problem. All right, we're going to take a picture right here. All right, Chad Sweeney Sr., and we're going to talk about what is this event, because I couldn't tell where it was, or help me understand it just a little bit, okay?
So this is our 6th annual.
Get closer if you could. Okay.
It's a SIDS quarter auction.
Okay, so it's a quarter auction.
Yeah.
Okay.
And our 3rd annual car show that we've incorporated into the quarter auction.
So they're both the same day?
Yes.
Okay.
And we hold them. We've been doing it the last couple years at the Milford Elks Lodge.
Okay. Very good. This one is different than this one.
The car show is going to be, the date of this is October 7th.
Next Saturday.
Okay. We've been collecting donations and stuff for the quarter auction for the past probably 6 to 8 months.
Okay, all right.
So
So it's a quarter auction during the day or the evening?
The evening is the quarter auction, and it's from 6 to 9:30
in the evening.
Next
Saturday.
Doors will open for the quarter auction at 5 o'clock.
Okay, because sometimes they fill up fast.
And we are selling all-in paddles.
Okay.
Those paddles will run $50.
Okay.
The individual paddles, the first one's $5, and then it's $3 for every individual paddle after that.
'Cause some people buy 2 or 3 paddles.
Or 5 or 6 or 10.
Okay.
I mean, we've
Right.
had people buy handfuls of them.
Really?
Because, of course, the more paddles you have, the
higher
more
you-
you can bid on one
things.
individual item.
Yep. And so people have donated items. You're still probably receiving donations.
Yes.
So if
Yep.
somebody's watching or listening and they want to donate something to this, they could make a cash donation or they could donate an item.
Yep.
And then you're going to have the quarter auction, and that's where people will win prizes.
Yes, sir.
Through the day, you got the car show.
Yep. And the car show, it's $15 to enter the car show.
Okay.
The car show will begin 9 a.m. until noon.
Okay.
There will be handmade prizes that
really?
Awarded to all the individual, best showing cars, worst showing car, whatever it is
Okay.
that they decide.
Whatever. Just come be part of it, more or less.
And it's for motorcycles, cars, and motorcycles. So it's,
Okay.
we're doing cars, and it's a car and bike show.
All right. And is there any charge to just go and walk around and see
No.
things?
Nope.
Okay.
The event is free for everybody. We
Okay.
actually this year have a couple bounce houses that will be there for the kids.
Okay.
No charge for the kids to.
Oh, really?
to-
Okay.
They can bounce the whole time they're there if
So
they
you
want
can
to.
check out the car show. There's probably going to be some food vendors there.
Yep.
All right, so you can get some
we're
food,
actually,
check out the show.
I think for the quarter auction, we will have a cafeteria type setting.
Okay.
Like a snack bar
Right.
setting inside where they can come up and
Just get something.
purchase like burgers and hot dogs and stuff like that.
Chips and sodas and stuff like that.
So the reason we started putting this on is myself and my sister have both lost kids to this sudden infant death sentence.
Oh, okay.
I lost my son at 2 months old. She lost her daughter at 3 months old.
Oh, my.
So it really hits home with us.
I would say.
My family has dealt with it twice now, and
that's what inspired you to do this.
Yep.
In their legacy, more or less. In their
So-
honor, in their memory.
just a few statistics on it.
Okay.
Another good reason of why we do this, back in 1980, the average amount of kids per 100,000 was 153 that were dying unexplained.
Really?
So through all the studies and everything, and people like us doing what we're doing here, in 2020, the average is now 39.
Wow.
So it's lowered from
Because of
153 to 39 because people are out there trying to find out
Why? Why?
That's the worst thing about the whole thing is it leaves the families with no reason.
Wow.
So there's nothing to know why it happened.
Right. But we need to figure out why it is happening. In
Yep.
other words, it's not like the family could have prevented it, but you still need to do research, I guess, to figure out why this is happening to the kids. But obviously, it's made tremendous headway.
Yes, it has. I mean,
Tremendous headway.
on average, it's every 10 years the number lowers about 20. So if it consistently keeps doing what it's doing, we're looking around 2040, it would be gone.
Right. Wouldn't that be wonderful to be
would
part
be
of
awesome.
that? To be part of that, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Well, so if somebody had questions, are we steering them to Crystal?
Yes.
All right.
You can contact my sister, which is Crystal Walls.
Okay.
Her number is 302-554-3831 for the SIDS, the quarter auction part. If you need to contact someone for the car show or bike show, it's going to be Mike Walls.
Okay.
Number is 302-548-2356. There's going to be all kinds of other stuff. We have a bunch of raffles going on.
Okay.
For higher end things.
Oh, okay.
We've got some tickets to certain stuff that will be raffled off because of the value of them.
Okay.
I've got a $150 gift certificate from GNR Graphics.
Okay.
That will be an item that people will be able to purchase. We've had gift certificates from Reebok, just all kinds of different things. It's really going to be an awesome event.
So is there an auction or just raffle?
Both.
Both, okay.
There will be certain items that are raffled due to the high value.
Right.
And then there will be a whole bunch of items that are just quarter auction.
Okay, gotcha.
So like you could, even with the quarter auction items, you could get a $20 item for 50 cents.
Right.
If you're the winning number.
All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for joining me. In other words, is there anything else?
There was something.
All right. Well, maybe we'll catch it another time, okay? Okay.
That's all right.
All right, and here's a couple gift cards to Texas Roadhouse. You can put them with the quarter auction. They're $20 each, okay?
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Phone number again is 302-554-3834. 554-3834. 3831. You got it. You caught me. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you go. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
take
you
care,
so
all
much,
right?
Jim.
See ya. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll keep this one. All right, there you go. Mark your calendar. Next Saturday, another big event. Lots of things going on. So I just want to say that we're sitting right here in the Milford Diner, and there is a lot of people here today. So I want to say thanks a lot to the Milford Diner for sponsoring the show. They've had me here for quite a while now, and they're doing a good job. So that's where we're at. We're right here. I can see a lot of people I know on the other end, and we're on this end. And if you want to stop by some Saturday morning, I'd love to have your company, okay? I did throw out an offer. If you want a $10 gift card to the Milford Diner, just call this number, and I'll set one aside, and I'll give it to you next Saturday. I'm going to give it to you during the show between 7 and 9 next Saturday if you want to join me. 302-751-5001. Okay, now, what else is going on? Let me just look through my notes. The carport special. They tell me we are busy right now with people wanting to buy carports. If you want to buy a carport, you need to get down to Weller's. We have a very busy day, so please be patient, especially if you wait until the last minute. It ends today, this offer, 10% off. So any carport or carport-type garage, you are going to get 10% off if it's $2,500 or more. So think about it. If you were to build a two-car garage and it was $8,000, you're going to save $800 on it, okay? So anyway, but that offer ends today, September 30th, 2023. September 30th, 2023, okay? So if you have any questions about a carport, you want to spec one out, you want to see some on display, go to Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville right now. They are already busy. They're only going to get busier. They're open till 2, and we have to have the order placed today. Monday, Tuesday will be no good. It has to be today, okay? We could sell you a carport next week. We just can't give you the 10% off, all right? This company is very firm on it. So that's that. Speaking of things at Weller's, we have got an ad that's getting ready to come out in the guide, and I'm going to tell you about it now, and you can see it at wellers.com because there's some really weird stuff on there that I've only got one of. Like we got a used plastic box that goes on the back of a truck or on a trailer, like a storage box. You could put it next to your pool for pool supplies, but it's like 44 inches by 18 inches, and it's only $60. Okay, so if you're looking for some dry storage, you want to put some firewood in it or whatever, but call before you go because these things could be going already. You can see this ad at wellers.com. I've got a recliner, a used recliner in excellent condition for $27, a recliner. All right. We have also got some brand new pop-up canopies. They're 13 by 13 for $100. They're a brand called Coleman. They're brand new, and they're normally $229. We've got them more than 50% off, $100. We've got a box of 100 hacksaw blades. 100 hacksaw blades. How did I even get these things? And we're selling them for $5 a box. So if you are tired of having a dull hacksaw blade, we got boxes of 100 for $5, okay? We've got some Class 1 receiver hitches for $47. So we got a lot of weird stuff that we've accumulated. It's an ad called Busload of Bargains. You can see it by going to wellers.com and click on where it says current ads. Tires and wheels for trailers are on sale right now. So we got a lot of stuff on sale. So in the meantime, it is 8:48, and I'm going to do something a little different right now. I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm just going to open up the phone lines, and if you are listening from anywhere, I would like to hear from you, and if you want to put in a plug for your business, I'll allow you to put in a free plug, or if you want to mention an organization, be brief. I only want you to be a minute or two, but I just want to get some phone calls, so we're not really giving anything away. We're just asking you to call and check in and say hello. Tell us whether you're listening on radio or TV or Facebook or YouTube, and say hi to us, okay? So it's 302-422-7336. You will be live on the air when you call. 302-422-7336. No matter where you are, if you want to call and put in a plug for your business, you want to put in a good word for your organization, you got a 5-star review you want to give me on somewhere, I don't want anything negative. I'm not into that. So nothing negative, everything positive, everything encouraging. But if you've got a 5-star review and you want to brag on something that's happened to you this week, you got a praise report, something maybe the Lord's done for you. So if you want to call, the phone line is wide open, 302-422-7336, 422-7336, area code 302. So again, don't be shy. Be encouraging, be upbeat, but if you want to call, you'll be live on air, and you can tell me where you're calling from, how you're hearing or seeing the show, and you can talk about pretty much anything for just a minute or two, all right? Caller, are you there? Hello, are you there? Good morning.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes. And where are you calling from? Oh, he hung up. Okay. I could hear you, so if you want to call back, it's 302-422-7336. Just giving everybody an opportunity to say hello, to brag on somebody, some business, some food you've ate, something that gave you really good service or a great experience. If you own a business, you could put in a plug for your business. So you just call 422. Oh, is the caller there? Caller, are you there?
Hello, Mr. Jim.
Yes. I can barely hear him, Colin. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. I can hear you. I'm here. Are you there?
I just wanted to tell you that I was very happy with one of your sponsors. I used the service of Hello Garage, also a part of the dry zone operation.
Okay. And
just by mentioning your program, they were able to knock off $1,000 from my job that I had done.
Really?
And I just really appreciate you being there for the community and enjoy your program.
What did you get done? What did they do for you? Okay. Well, either way, he's happy and he appreciates Dry Zone. Hello Garage. Go Hello Garage, you know? All right. So anyway, that's a 5-star review, I'd call that. In other words, so anyway, if you want to call in and brag on one of my sponsors, we love that. But at the same time, if you got your own business and you want to put in a plug, or you want to brag on somebody, or you just want to tell us something encouraging. Again, I'm not looking for any complaints. I got enough of them of my own. I could complain all morning long if you want. I could fill up the whole show with complaints. But anyway, I'm not looking for that today. I'm looking for something inspiring. The Camp Barnes Benefit Stock Car Race is tonight. It starts in the afternoon. The pit gates actually open at 2. Grandstands open at 3. And the races start at 6. It is going to be a night honoring and celebrating, raising money for Camp Barnes. So, you know, there's a stock car race going on. It's at the Georgetown Speedway. And it's today only, okay? They're going to be raffling off a trailer and a Traeger pellet grill. So the winning ticket gets their choice of one or the other, the trailer or the grill, and then the next ticket will get the other. So they're going to be doing that. I think they're going to have some T-shirts for sale, all kinds of Camp Barnes related stuff. There's going to be some good food, some good stock car racing, and some different things. I don't know if the helicopter's going to land or not, or what else they're having, but it's the Camp Barnes Benefit Stock Car Race, the 51st annual. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. This is Kat, Jim's wife's Kat.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm Jim Martin's wife, and I wanted to tell you how much we appreciate your support over the many years that we've known you, and that many times you'll have Jim on the radio show. You won't charge him anything for it. And he gets advertisement, and you're just a wonderful Christian man, and I just wanted to tell you that.
Well, this is awful nice. I appreciate that, and we like what Jim and you do, and you help the people of the community, and you never stop giving. I appreciate you both very, very much, and I thank you for the call, okay?
Yes, and I would ask for your prayers for us, because we're experiencing a lot of sadness right now where people are dying from fentanyl.
Oh, isn't it awful?
Yes, it's terrible. And also, we have a church service on Sunday, which we started. We've had about 14 meetings now.
Okay.
And we appreciate your prayers about that. We have people that come to our church in the afternoon. Maybe they wouldn't go to another church because they're not, really used to it. But Jim is the pastor there.
Okay.
And if you do come, you bring a song and a smile, and or just say a prayer for us.
We will. And now let's tell everybody what we're talking about. The Shepherd's office in Georgetown, correct?
Yes, Shepherd's office in Georgetown.
The church is there, correct?
Yes.
And
on
what,
Sunday morning, or actually afternoon
what time?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Everybody's welcome. Come as you are, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Just have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Have a good, safe weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. Great organization, folks. If you have never been there, you could stop by and lend a hand anytime they're open, okay? You can bring a crock pot full of food. They feed people. They help people. They have a clothing area there. They just are wonderful people. Jim Martin and his wife are just fantastic. The Shepherd's office. If you ever wanted to donate to something, I'd highly recommend it. All right, with that said, the phone lines are open. We're just taking phone calls for the heck of it. Brad and Guada are not here today. Who's got an update on them? I don't know. So Brad or Guada, if you want to call in, we'd love to hear from you, but they're not here today. My friend Donald is here, so I'm glad he is on the mend, so he's up and about. The Camp Barnes Benefit Stock Car Race is today. Weller's is open today. And they're busy. They're busy. They're busy. They're busy. Denise comes home today, so we're excited about that. And I don't know what else to tell you other than I appreciate everybody that has been on the show, involved with the show. People say that they've benefited from being on, so I want to thank the audience, okay, because my sponsors rave about advertising on this show. They get results. That's why people advertise. They want results. I have all these different organizations on, and they benefit from it. So this is a platform that people can get the word out about things. So some people are on for free. Some people pay me. It just depends on the scenario and what it is that we're talking about, okay? So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. If you've never heard of the show, look it up on Facebook. There's a lot of our shows there if you want to go back and watch some. If you're involved with an organization, we're scheduling into January right now. So if you want to be on, it probably won't be this year. It will probably be the first of next year, okay? So it's Weller Does Delmarva. If you would like our Facebook page, I'd appreciate that too. I did mention a special on the billboard. Somebody asked me if I could say it again. I have an electronic billboard in Ellendale. It normally rents for like $800 a side. I've got a special. If you call me and you say, I'd like to be on, we're going to sell you one side for 1 month for $500. Was that a phone call? Caller, are you there?
I am.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. And what did you want to talk about?
I just wanted to mention that at that Camp Barnes race, at intermission, Camp Barnes itself is going to recognize Harold Bunning and honor him.
Wow. And
from what I understand, he's got a grandson that's going to be racing tonight in the 19D.
Have you seen the picture of the car?
I did.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
It's got D&D dismantling on there and Bud Olson speed supplies, and it's
brings back some memories for sure.
Right.
And course, H driving the blue hen car, so it's going to be pretty neat.
Yep. And then is it Luke? Is that his grandson, Luke?
Yeah, that's what the post said. So
Yep.
I just thought it's a pretty cool deal.
Yep. So tonight is a special night at the Camp Barnes Benefit Stock Car Race.
Yep. And Camp Barnes is actually who's recognizing Harold, so I think that's an awesome
I agree.
deal.
Yep. Are you going?
I don't think I'm going to make it, but I think Pop might, but that's pending.
He's got a ticket.
Uh-oh.
I got one with Dennis on it if you're going to go.
I don't think I am, Jim.
All right.
I don't think I am.
All right, no problem.
All right. Well, look, you guys have a blessed weekend.
And take care of yourself, okay?
Absolutely.
If you've got to be anything, be kind, okay?
There you go.
All right, see you, Dennis. Bye-bye.
Amen. Bye.
Bye. All right, Dennis is a very kind individual. So that's Dennis McElvain. That's Donald's son. Okay? All right, so anyway, what else is going on? The restaurant looks like they're moving them in and out pretty good today. You guys okay over there? Everybody's ready for me to get done. So anyway, I just want to say this is where we're at, the Milford Diner. I appreciate the phone calls. We just kind of opened up the line. I got time for one. No, I really don't. It's 8:59, so we're done. We're done. All right, everybody, God bless you. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Show a little compassion, just a little bit, okay? And then when you can't hold it any longer, flip out, whatever you got to do. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Saturday morning, 7 to 9, with more Weller Does Delmarva. All right, so for my TV audience, I would be remiss if I did not mention you can purchase advertising on this TV station. I do it with Wellers, and I'm very happy, okay? You got to call Colin, 302, I forgot the number, 242-8015. 242-8015. Call Colin and say, I'm going to mail you a blank check, fill in the blanks. Thank you.